Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. Well, this battle has started rather quickly and you're looking at a bishop, a tier 5 British SPG. It's located on the south spawn of mines, and this one is under the command of Baba das SPGs of the AMICI clan. Now he's got a 4.5-inch howitzer to play with, and the first customers are arriving. He's loaded and ready to go. But he's not going to slow until, not going to fire until he's ready, and he's looking for an easy target to hit. I think he's found one in the form of that comet. He's driving fairly predictably, but the first shell doesn't hit the target. Now he did get stunned by one of our other teammates. We do have more than one RT in the game. Oh, that was a direct hit. The other RT on our team is a Crusader SP. It's a tier 7 game with tier 5 tanks in it. Okay, he's just waiting for the reload. He's found it. Rounds out. Well, that AMD pulled away rather quickly, and I suspect that he's got the early warning, so he knew a shell was inbound. Standard reload for this RT is 12.37 seconds, and we can see Bubba's got a reload of 10.35. It's a 4.5-inch howitzer, capable of 450 alpha, 28mm of pen, 2.2 meters on the burst radius. Okay, he's got some good targets here. T-3485M, who's sitting snug behind that rock, but it's about to get a rude awakening because that's direct hit. 189 from that one. He's about to get hit with another one if he doesn't move. He pulls back just a little, but it's not going to help him. Oh, well, RNG helped him instead because the shell hit the rock face instead of him. But I think he's going to seek protection. Rounds out. This could be a hit. Well, he's pulled away because obviously that one exploded on the ground. And that A20, if he's not careful, is going to expire fairly quickly. The next shot does hit the target. That T-34 took that round, unless, of course, one of his teammates is still there. The A20 acts like he's coming in to try and get a kill shot on us. But that could be a very bad decision, yes. In fact, he has been wiped out by the SU-100. Going back to the hill, well, we can't hit all of the hill because of the position we're in at the moment. And if we were to go outside this little courtyard, we would find it difficult because there's a number of enemy tanks that could be up on the hill, could be looking down at us. Until we can spot them, we can't shoot at them. Oh, we've got targets we can shoot at now. That Leo and a VK3001H. T-34 is a one-shot. Rounds out. That's a kill. Okay, the VK thinks he's safe behind the rock. He's making the same mistake the T-3485M did. And now he's learned his lesson. Yep, that was the direct hit. Waiting for the reload to go in. Second round's out. And he's still there. He doesn't want to move away from that spot because, of course, he knows if he does, it's likely to get hit. Going for the Leo this time. And that's another direct hit for 169. It looks like the Crusader on our team might be using the stock gun. Although I'm wondering about that. That's a good kill. 163. Now going back to the VK3001. The reason I mentioned about the Crusader is because his reload time and the trajectory of his shells suggested that he had the 4.5-inch, but I'm wondering about that now. I think he might actually have the top gun after all. Okay, he's marked the target to say I'm going to go for the VK. Letting it settle. Rounds out. This should be accurate. It is. 94 hit points, and he got the damage assist because he tracked the guy. Okay, I think there's an enemy SP1C coming up, trying to get at us. And there's that AMD up on the castle grounds. As we know that that guy reacted as very quickly the moment we fired a round in at him. Oh, he splashed in there for 78. That's going to upset him. Now that guy's out of range. The SP1C is being very cautious and very difficult to kill, but we might be able to get a shot on him. being behind those rocks makes it really difficult, but that's what the Bishop's really good at doing. It's really good at laying shells behind obstacles. And, well, the SP1C got a little too close there. But he is facing our AMD, so that might cause him to get startled. So we're holding back, see if he drops back. He did drop back there, but he didn't go back far enough. And he did there. We'll wait for the reload. See if he drops back far enough. Rounds out, looks good. Kill shot! Yes, Bubba did it. He worked it out, and he knew that that guy, if he dropped back far enough, he would make himself an easy target. Now we've got an M4A1, and he's being backed up by a Hellcat, but the M4A1 is a bit on his own, and, well, he got tracked a little too early there, but he is a one-shot now. A near miss is going to take him out, and before we can even shoot, he's killed by the SU-100. So that's 2 kills to the SU-100. Oh, no, that's interesting. We've got a Jagdpanzer IV, and we've been spotted, so we have to pull back. Somebody's up on top of the hill, and we just got struck by an M10 RBFM, who's way back. So we have to pull back, and we might have to defend ourselves if that Jagdpanzer comes into the cap area. We can see the M10, and we're dialing in on him. He's not going to move from that spot unless it's behind the building. So it is behind. He is behind the building. And we just saw the tracer coming from the enemy Arty, and he's up on the plateau right at the back. Okay, get ready. Rounds out. That's a hit. 147. Need to rinse and repeat, and he's going for cover. So he's now behind that building. And he's aimed, rounds out, and he doesn't get the hit. The Jagdpanzer IV is still there, and he's so close that it's very difficult to get a shot on him, but we can do so. Yes! That was good. 166. It was a near miss as well. The next shot could kill him if we can get a direct hit with enough force. Oh! We got a rescue balloon. He had to fire wild on the off chance that he might get it, because that guy pulled forward just at the moment we got the rescue balloon. Now we can do it. Rounds out. That's a kill. 4 kills now for Bubba. Oh, we just lost another of our teammates. We're 1 down on the enemy. We've got 2 Arty and that AMD, and that's all we've got. And that Hellcat is coming in from the other side of the map. The AMD needs to get behind the buildings, but he's actually spotting for us. And he's now managed to get behind the Hellcat. Now we need to hit him. Lovely shot, penetrating shot, and a high roll. And the AMD picks up the kill. That was very well done. And now the scores are even, except the enemy do have a tank destroyer. And we just lost our AMD to that M10. So we're trying to get a shot on this guy as he pulls up. He's trying to move up on us. He went for the rocks. He's actually trying to cover himself. So we can't see him at the moment, but the Crusader, who does have the top gun, I can see it now, and he's moved behind the bushes to spot for us. There he is. Okay, take him out. When he gets in full view, he knows he's been spotted. Rounds out. That's a hit. Leaves him on only 8 hit points. He's vulnerable. If we can get 1 shot on target, he's out the game. In fact, we could hunt him now. We could go down there together and shotgun him. And I think Bubba's confident that he can do it. You see the enemy Arty's trying to nail him, but failed. The good thing about the Bishop is it's very good at shotgunning. And he's got 1 round of HE left. At least it's showing 1 round. And there's the M10, and he's firing at us. Come on, Crusader. Oh, and the Crusader comes through for us. But at the last moment, we've lost. Well, we took 2 hits and lost 2/3 of our hit points. We might be on for a Stark's medal here. It's a possibility. Now, it's 2 Arty versus 2 Arty. Who's going to be the better Arty in this game? Well, they've got the Lorraine 15550 and a Gorilla, but their Gorilla is a bit of a novice. Whereas we've got the Bishop of Baba SPGs and, of course, the Crusader SP, who finally managed to get that kill and saved us from that M10 RBFM. He certainly outfoxed us, because I really did think that he was still hiding behind the rocks with only 8 hit points, but he decided to try and be tricky and creep around into our cap area. Of course, it didn't help him, because Vava's very aggressive. He came out of his cap area and he was moving forwards to try and get closer to the enemy, work out where they were. The Bishop can take down heavy tanks, and oh, he's just found the Gorilla. In fact, the Crusaders found the Gorilla. Can we get a shot on him? Not from here. So at the moment, actually, the advantage is with the Gorilla, because he actually does have a better ability to get shots at close range. And we can see that the enemy is trying to nail our guys. The Gorilla's just hit the rock in the center, and their Lorraine 15550 missed the Crusader as he was pulling away. So we're coming up behind, and I suspect the Lorraine is actually the one up on the plateau, because I know that somebody was on that plateau. Okay, he's trying to get round, but be unspotted. When we get within view range of that Lorraine, he has spotted us. He has seen us. So we're seeking the cover of the buildings now as quickly as we dare. He must be aiming at us right now, or trying to get a shot. But that means the Gorilla is going to have to pull back, because he knows now somebody is behind him. There's the Lorraine. He is up on the plateau, just as I thought. Now, shot. Nice, solid hit, and the Crusader takes the kill. That worked. So 2 kills now for the Crusader, and the Gorilla now doesn't know where we are. He's lost sight of us, but he must be close. We're loaded with no shells. So at the moment, it's bluff. It's all down to the Crusader. What he should be doing is pressing his reload button to let the Crusader know that we've got no ammunition whatsoever. But we're coming up behind the Gorilla to act as a distraction as fast as we possibly can. And then the Gorilla's going to turn to face us, and we should be communicating to the Crusader at the moment. We've got no shells, we've got no ammo, and you can do that by just pressing the C key to recycle, or F8 to actually initiate the reload, because it will say no shells in ammo. The Gorilla's noticed, he's within, and he's turning to face us. Now's the time for the Crusader, because if he doesn't act now, we're going to be toast. That Gorilla is getting ready. He thinks we're about to shoot him in the rear, and if he knows that we've got no shells, Crusader's moving to a position where he can get a shot on the Gorilla. It's all down to him now. Vava's doing an excellent job. The Gorilla's staying where he is to try and shotgun us the moment they come round. He gets a hit. The Gorilla's gone and fired. Now we can go in and ram him to death if necessary. But the Crusader will get the kill in the long run. That's it. Get behind him. That's it. Turn. Now get behind him. That's holding him in position whilst the Crusader can keep him hit, and we've been stunned by our teammate, but that's okay. So long as we keep this guy occupied, he can't kill the Crusader, and the Crusader can get him. He's fluffed his shot again. Now just get alongside him so he can't hit us. We're in the last minute now, and the Crusader must get him with the next round, surely. Come on, Crusader. Yes! Well done, Baba does SPGs. That was a really good game with no ammo at the end. What an absolutely brilliant game by Baba does SPGs. Very few Arty games end up like that, with a player with no ammo whatsoever, but he's still going and attacking the enemy and ramming him. and trying to distract him whilst our teammate gets the kill shot. That was an ace tanker game for Bava Das SPGs of the AMICI clan in the Bishop. He earned that ace really, really well. A bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits, he got 19. A fighter badge for getting at least 4 kills, he got 4 exactly. He got a Stark's medal for taking at least 2 shots from the enemy, losing potentially 2/3 of his hit points, killing 2 enemy tanks and still being alive at the end of the game. He got a Confederate for hitting more of the enemy than anyone else on his team, and on top of all that, he got the high caliber for dealing the most damage in that game overall. An absolutely brilliant game. Oh dear, let's have a look at team score and see where he was. Well, definitely the highest damage, 2,604 hit points. The next highest scorer turned out to be the SDP-44 Berser on the enemy team, who only managed 1,597, followed by their M18 Hellcat, who got 1,575. When it came to kills, yep, he got that as well. 4 kills went to Bava Das SPGs, 3 kills went to the Crusader, and also to the SU-100, and the Sparpanzer, the SP-1C on the enemy team got 3. And when it came to base XP, he's got that one too. So he's got the top in all 3 columns. And he got 1,177. He was the only one to get over 1,000 base in that game. The second highest being the SU-100, who got 749. And then the Crusader, who got 733 in 3rd place. And the Crusader, well, he got a counter battery fire medal because he took out both enemy SPGs in that game as well. So well done to him. He fired 32 rounds. Well, that's all of his ammo in that game. 15 direct hits. Well, actually, no, thinking about that, hang on a sec. The Bishop is supposed to have 39 rounds. So why has he only got 32? They changed something recently. I'll have to look into that. That's very, very odd. But he got 15 direct hits on the enemy and 4 penetrating shots and 16 splash. Let's have a quick look and see which ones he penetrated. Well, he got the T-34-85M with one of his shots. It must have gone through the engine deck, probably the shot that killed him. He took out the Sparpanzer. That was a definite shot. The guy backed up into the shell, and he timed that. He worked that one out, and he got it perfection. The shell went right through the guy and took him out. He also penetrated the Leo on the enemy team, and he took out the M18 Hellcat as well with that lovely penetrating shot that gave the AMD 178B a clean one-shot kill to take that guy out of the equation. So going back to detail, he also got 2,604 hit points of damage, of which 1,900 were at more than 300 meters, so quite a bit of close range damage. 4 hits received from the enemy, 3 penetrating shots, 1 non-penetrating shot, and 1 hit by way of splash damage. Well, the one by way of splash damage were the shells that kept on coming over into his corner, and I think he did get hit by at least 1 shell that actually stunned him, or may have been when he was actually trying to... No, it wasn't when he was trying to kill the Lorraine. No, I think it was while he was in the corner. But the 3 shots that actually hit him and penetrated him came from the M10 RBFM, who managed to sneak his way around. 1 enemy vehicle was spotted, that was the Lorraine. 11 enemy vehicles damaged, 4 killed, and 875 hit points of damage assistance. On a premium count, he actually earned 38,664 credits from that game, and 5,298 experience points out of it as well. But what an ending! I mean, crumbs, he was fighting for about 3 or 4 minutes with absolutely no ammo, and still fighting the enemy, still drawing them on, still keeping them interested while the Crusader found a good position to shoot from so he could get an accurate shot. The Crusader failed on his first shot and his second shot to actually get it on target, but he got it on his third shot, finally got it right. And all that time, Bava Das SPGs had to keep the guerrilla active and occupied so that he was actually shooting at us or trying to kill us. But the thing was, he didn't know we got no ammo. If he'd known that we didn't have any ammo, he probably would have gone after the Crusader. But he probably felt that if he kept sitting around and trying to kill the Bishop, then he could go after the Crusader. Big mistake, because of course, then it was just up to the Crusader to finish the job for Bava Das SPG. That was a brilliant game. I'm really pleased that we got that one down on video. I hope you enjoyed that game. I certainly did. If you did, please give this video a like, do subscribe to our channel, leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm, and thank you for watching.